Hello everyone, I'm Tay and today I'm going to be talking about why I quit the game and just the state of the game in general. Before we go into this, I have just one question. If you've clicked on this video, am I the only one who's just like really frustrated with the game lately? Every single game has just been super frustrated in every game. I don't know how to put this into words, but like it's been honestly insane. I kid you not, I can have like this is what happens. I have a shower, I eat, I'm in a super happy mood, I'm ready to play and I pop on the stream. First game on, I'm already tilted. Like, surely that can't just be me, right? I just think like lately this game has been honestly awful. There's obviously a little bit more factors to why I'm just gonna fully quit the game at the moment. Besides just the game factor, there's like a lot of personal stuff. No, but as I'm if you guys don't know me, I'm like constantly around top 500 elo. I've also nabbled in pro play and MRC and Ignite teams, and I have fun in pro play or like in scrims, right? In tournaments. I think those are way more enjoyable than ranked at the moment. I think recently ranked has been so awful. The meta has been consistently stale. We've had Psylocke, Hela, BP, Torch, Luna, Loki, always consistently at the top of the food chain. They're always gonna dominate no matter what. Mag is one of them. Mag hasn't gotten touched. In fact, he's getting even buffed. We keep buffing Luna, giving her new team up. So we keep buffing Loki. Like they're already super strong characters. And that's like when it comes in, if you're solo queuing, it doesn't matter what elo you're at. You can be top 500, top 10. You can be Lego 2. Like the solo queue experience into these metas are just awful. One game you'll have like the Psylocke god on your team who just fully 1v100s and that's like the only way you can win. Or the second team you just have like an Adam Morlock just spectating the game. Like I have nothing against Adam Morlock or any specific character. I just think that people don't know how to play them. And in ranked specifically, that tends to happen a lot. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's not mention Phoenix that got added, a new character that's also very much busted, where Luna, Phoenix, they both combo their ultimates and they just one-shot through everything. Like they added a Hela 2.0 plus a one-shotting ult combo. I just don't get the game anymore. I hopped on, they started throwing, the enemy team had no healers. We were winning, right? And then someone on my team types in team chat or all chat, "Yo guys, you should try it's winnable." And he just starts running the game down. He goes Spider-Man and then he starts just feeding. So it became a 5v6 and they won. We pushed the payload all the way through. The game ended up being like 30 minutes. Mind you, this was like my second game on. The game ended up being 30-40 minutes long for no reason when it should have been free. And then I just ended stream. I got so tilted, I just ended the stream. Let's just talk about another thing, right? EOMM. On God, Guang Guang is straight up lying to my face. This guy's a laughing devil. Like, how? There's no way he said EOMM isn't real. Even if it isn't, then matchmaking is. How can you tell me I have consistent proof of me going on win streaks and then the next day I go on a 9 loss streak? Not only that, on top of that, I lose, right? I check my teammates' profiles. They were all GM last season. I am top 500. And then I go to the enemy team that won. I check their profiles and they're all top 500. Also, let's not mention how force stacking was abused before it got removed. And even now, I still feel like it's impossible to climb solo, depending on the character you play. I think certain characters get away with it, and people who are mechanically gifted can get away easily with a 1v100ing. I feel like that's the only way to win. As a main tank player, especially a solo queue main tank, no matter how hard or well I play, I will always get someone running down my game. As a main tank, I feel like I am so dependent on my healers and my whole team, and as soon as I don't have any damage in my team or someone pressuring, I just instantly lose. I can get 6-man ults, I can win us 3 team fights back to back to back, and we still somehow manage to lose. This game has been genuinely one of the most frustrating games ever. When I first started playing this game, it was probably one of the most fun things ever. I just clicked an ult, boom, it did something. It was so fun. Nowadays, it's just like Phoenix Luna combo. No, let's not mention that in mid to low tier elo, Dive is like so dominating, especially BP. I personally don't have an issue against BP. I don't think he's even that strong of a character. But in lower elo, he definitely destroys because the backline just doesn't know how to heal each other. Like, I don't know, the game has just been so frustrating lately. And if I want to go deeper into my a little bit personal stuff about my content, I know I'm not like really well known or anything, especially on YouTube and Twitch. I think I'm somewhat well known in the top 500 slash high elo players. That's pretty much about it, but I would just like to talk about the reason why I'm actually fully quitting, especially content. Every time I hop on stream nowadays, I just mold and I cry about the game being just awful, and I just don't have fun playing alone anymore. I think it's honestly just outrageous. Like if you watch my streams, you see how my mood does a full 180 when I queue with someone or play with someone that I like versus solo queue. I just don't find the game fun anymore, especially when I'm alone all the time. Another reason is at the start of my streaming journey slash content creation, I started like 3 months after everyone, mind you. So I was really late to the party, which honestly didn't help. But in return, I got a lot of help from Y Andrew. He's a Venom main, if you're aware of him. He's a really good content creator. He helped me a lot, like from start to beginning. He was one of my inspirations as well to why I started streaming. He's the reason I also bought a new PC just to stream. He gave me like a super big raid after Necros raided him. He gave me like a 3K viewer raid. It was honestly like it was one of my best moments ever. It was like a dream. After that, I got like consistent viewers. I got a lot of followers, recognition. I even made like a solid amount of income. Like actually, really a lot of income. I was averaging like around 100 to 30 views. You know, all the happy stuff, right? I was really happy. Started making YouTube videos as well. My YouTube videos early on were really bad, but they were getting around 500 to 2,000, 3,000 views. And then later on, I decided to delete some and re-upload them. And after that, my impressions and views have dropped down significantly. And I think I might have ruined my YouTube channel for Marvel Rivals. So I think I got like a little bit cooked. I still keep trying. I still haven't given up yet. I definitely cooked it. My TikToks have been doing fine. My shorts are doing fine. Um, but let's just go back to when I got super happy and I had probably one of the best stream, um, starter stream luck. Basically, like a week after the raid, I had to move houses, and after I had to move houses, I couldn't stream for a while. And then I ran into another issue after I got the chance to stream. I ended up borrowing Wi-Fi from my neighbors because we didn't have a landline in our home. And after I borrowed the internet from them, I think this is what happened. I think they like started molding because I was screaming so much, and they decided to cut our internet access from them. Anyways, they cut off our Wi-Fi access. We tried to get Wi-Fi. We tried to get a router, but we don't have a landline. That's how we figured it out. Like a week later, after they cut off the internet. So that's like 3 major setbacks in my streaming career where I just couldn't stream to anyone, and my views dropped down insanely, like significantly. Anyways, we could have we after we called to get a router, they said it'll take 5 to 6 weeks to get a landline. I was like, hell no. So I tried to find an alternative, and basically what I ended up doing is I just got like a wireless Wi-Fi that just like works like your phone 5G or whatever. That's like what I'm using at the moment currently as well. Anyways, things have just been going really, really badly for me. I am not having fun with the game anymore. My TikToks are like doing mid. My YouTube is doing horrid. My Twitch stream viewers are probably not enjoying the stream because I'm always mad and stuff, and I just don't know how to like explain it to them. I kind of just end up being quiet sometimes. Like that's not usually how I am, but it's whatever. Yeah, just been like very mid lately. So I think I will quit this game for probably good if I get the opportunity. I might come back to it depending on how the game comes back, but it's just very unlikely. Also, let's not talk about like the healer issue of people just reacting to like, oh, here's an example, like, oh, Psylocke presses ult, it's 1v6 by the way, her whole team is dead, and then Luna decides to also ult on my team. It's like, why are you wasting Luna ult when you can just out heal it? The amount of times my healers have just like ulted absolute air for little to no reason, I just don't get it. We won the fight, and then we decide to use ults. Like ults are so important in this game. I actually hate it. It's so ult dependent, and people just don't know that, and they just spam their ults as soon as they see it. Like, in my opinion, stuff like this should never happen around me. I always get put in low elo lobbies or something, and like solo queuing does not help that. But I don't know. I also think it's the matchmaking's fault. Like I tried not to blame my low elo GM healer for, you know, doing a bad play, because it's not really their fault that they don't know it's a bad play. I just try to tell them, but like, you know, when I'm tilted half of the time, I kinda fail to do that. I just low-key get mad at the healer, obviously, and I complain. And then they get mad because they did a mistake, and then they're like, okay, I troll. And then they go like Raccoon or something, or they go like, you know, like a useless healer compared to like Luna, let's say. And then at that point, it's just automatic loss. You know, and the amount of like no skill characters in this game that will like easily help you climb, like Moon Knight, Squirrel Girl, Raccoon. I mean, I know this one guy called Matty. He plays Raccoon only, and he's consistently top 500 on with only playing Raccoon. Like, surely we can't give that kind of reward, right? I don't even know how that happens in the first place. Like, there's so many low skill characters that can get you to a high elo, and then once you're there and you don't know how to flex, you kind of just fumble. Oh, I one-tricked Moon Knight, and he got me to like, let's say like Celestial 1 at the moment, or like really high rank, right? And then you're like in a really high elo lobby where Psylocke is played a lot, and Psylocke, mind you, counters Moon Knight, where you just get one-shotted by her, then it's GG's. And I don't get what the point is of playing a game that has like 70 different characters or options to play, and then I get the Spider-Man one trick that only wants to play Spider-Man. Like, I don't mind you playing a character, but if it doesn't work, please swap. I don't want to sit here and beg you to swap. If you play only Raccoon and they keep destroying your ult because you shuck it in their backline while they're Punisher ulting, or Phoenix, why are we playing Raccoon into Phoenix? I'm so sick of begging people to swap, and we just instantly lose every time. We keep losing, just because people refuse to just swap. I'm not saying I'm like a perfect player or anything, but I definitely play around, you know, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I play around how the game is supposed to be played. I don't know if it's a good thing that the game is like this or not, but like if we're in ranked in high elo, I play ranked to win. I don't play ranked for fun. You know what I mean? Like ranked winning is fun, but like other people just, I feel like they just don't want to win. I feel like I go into a game, I see someone pick Spider-Man, and the enemy team has no more Hulk and like triple healing, Ultron, like, you know, the full counter. And then I ask them to swap and they don't, and then I get mad. And then they refuse to swap and we just lose. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. This game, man, this game. If you don't 1v100 with your pocket healer, it's impossible. I feel like, I don't know. You're either a mechanically gifted god who just gets pocketed by Luna Snowflake and you just climb the ranks like it's nothing, or it's like you're just gonna, you know, be in elo hell. I think my content's like low-key kind of good, but like, I don't know. It's just unlucky. I've tried my best. I've failed miserably. But despite all of these, I've kept grinding, and I will in fact continue grinding. At the moment, I do have some plans coming up for a new game. I will be trying my absolute hardest to ride the early hype and make as much content as possible. And if possible, I would love to succeed and then carry on my dreams from there on out. This is like streaming and content creation has always been one of my dreams. I really, really want to make it, especially for my mom. It's like one of my go-to. Like I just like I can't explain how much I appreciate her and how much she's helped me. There's been some deep moments in my life where, you know, I've only had my mom to go for or reach out to. Also, the reason why like I'm probably like always solo queue is because I kind of like suck socializing with people I like. I'm usually kind of quiet when, I don't know. I don't think I'm quiet. I just think like I don't think I'm good at networking, or maybe they just don't like me. I actually don't know. But like the people I enjoy playing with don't enjoy playing with me or don't want to play with me or something like that. I don't get it. It might be like a me issue. It might, I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, this game honestly sucks. I don't think I've like hated a game this much before. Like yeah, the couple first seasons were fun, but like that's just because it was a new game. Later on it's just actual torture. I don't know. It's so bad. I don't get it. When you're constantly getting put in low lobbies where you always have to rely on your teammates no matter what. If the enemy team has a Psylocke and you don't, you just lose, you know? If the enemy team has two main healers and you don't, you just lose. I tried to keep this video as organic as possible. I don't know if I did a good job or not. I hope I did. But yeah, I think whoever enjoyed my presence, I appreciate it. And if I had some bad impressions on you, or if I was toxic towards anyone who's watching, apologies. Just the game sucks. My bad, cousin. Anyways, that's all from me, guys. I quit this game though. Some of you guys might be happy, some of you guys might not be happy. Whichever side you're on, I hope you're still on mine. Peace. I want to succeed. I'm gonna try a different route. I apologize, but that's unfortunately how I feel about this game at the moment.